Okay, so
I like that so much better. So good.
It was good.
I like it too. Okay, so so far you guys have stolen a ship. You then attacked Jessica's Kiss, defeated the guards on board that ship, stolen the treasure map, went, got the treasure, found 24,000 gold pieces, along with a wind fan and a gem of brightness that I don't think anybody's put in their inventory yet, so you'll have to do that. And then docked at Corsair's Moorage, a pirate haven where all bets are off, except there is a very strict set of rules that if you break any of them, the penalty is immediately death. And so basically, no crime is allowed whatsoever. This is a place where pirates are meant to not steal from each other, not kill each other. This is a safe place for pirates to go and spend all their loot. And basically, all the other pirates enforce the rules against all the other pirates. Because how else would a pirate ever be able to get work done on their ship unless there was such a place that existed? Or be able to hire more crew or things like that. And so the first thing I want to do is figure out who has the wind fan and gem of brightness. Who's going to have those in their inventory?
Captain?
So the wind fan, while holding this fan, you can use an action to cast the Gust of Wind spell, DC 13. Once used, the fan shouldn't be used until the next dawn. Each time it is used before then, it has a cumulative 20% chance of not working and tearing into a useless non-magical tatter. So the second time in a day you use it, there's a 20% chance. The third time there's a 40% chance. The fourth time there's a 60% chance, and so on. But once per day, you can use it no problem. The Gem of Brightness has 50 charges for its lifetime. They don't come back. And one, you can use one 30-foot radius dim bright light, an additional 30 feet of dim light. Actually, that doesn't use a charge. The second command word uses one charge. It fires a beam of light. They make a Constitution saving throw or become blinded for a minute. And you can use 5 charges to have a flare of blinding light in a 30-foot cone. And I guess that's blindness again.
Now, when you say gem, do you mean gem?
Yes. A gem of brightness.
Or are you saying that you want it?
And all of the items, and actually all the items you can buy here, are in a folder called Magic Items. If you needed to quickly look up any of this stuff.
Notice that while you were explaining the gem.
It's under Pirates, Magic Items.
You have the gem and the wind fan?
Yeah, you found that with the money.
Okay. What does Gust of Wind do again? Pushes people?
Yeah, Gust of Wind is the first level spell that creates a persistent gust of wind that, like, it's meant to protect your... Oh, it's a second level spell. A strong line of wind 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blasts from either direction you choose for 1 minute. Each creature in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or pushed 15 feet away from you in a line.
Somebody who wants to create distance should have that. So who are our spell casters?
Me.
I could use distance.
I have Gust already as one of my cantrips.
So, do you want the fan?
Sure.
Yeah, Gust of Wind is much stronger than Gust, but...
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. So Aladar is taking the wind fan. So if you look that up in the compendium, Jack, you can drag that onto your character sheet.
Okay.
And the
Got
gem
it.
of brightness probably
Does
should go to
anybody-
somebody who doesn't have dark vision.
It was wind fan, right?
Anybody wants it?
Yes, wind fan.
Thank you.
I have dark vision.
I think I do too. Where would it say that?
It'd be right in your
I
character
don't,
sheet.
what are you again?
I
What's
don't
your rate?
know. I am a water genasi.
No, you don't.
I've got dark vision, so I don't need it.
Do you have dark vision? Nancy?
I don't know.
Mine is right here.
Cora does not.
Have Cora take it.
Okay. You doing Smash? I'm gonna help you. Okay.
Okay. The next thing I wanted to do is, you guys don't know what any of you look like, so I'm going to quickly run through that. So number one, which is Ryan, is a tiefling sorcerer. A tiefling looks like a kind of like a devil person. Ryan, what color are you?
Green.
Picked like the
Okay.
one color I've never seen a tiefling. Okay.
I want to be. What's a wind color? I'm trying to be like wind indie guy.
So in D&D, for whatever reason, water is green and wind is blue.
No, well, it'll be
Everything.
blue then.
So,
I was thinking blue would be water. So.
yeah, I always think so too, but like it's heavily in Princes of the Apocalypse, which is what we're doing in our other campaign, that all of the wind stuff is blue and all the water stuff is green, but
Why wouldn't
Sure, I
wind
messed
be
that up.
white?
I don't know.
That's racist.
Yeah, it's racist.
Jesus, Teresa.
Aladar, which is Jack, is a half-elf warlock, meaning he's half human, half elf. Jem is a water genasi druid. Water genasi is like a water genie humanoid. Cora is a halfling rogue. Halfling is a hobbit. And Scully, which is Travis, is a half-orc barbarian. Means he's half human, half orc. So now you have a better idea of what everybody should look like. We don't need to go into crazy descriptions. Is there any items in your inventories you want to get rid of? You may have picked up some garbage you wanted to sell. I just keep your character sheets clean and get rid of them.
I don't have anything. Mine's fairly sparse.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything either.
Ashley, Travis, Teresa,
What'd you say?
do you
What
have
do you
anything
need?
in your inventory you want to get rid of? Maybe you've picked up and don't want.
Why do I have a turtle shell shield?
So you're a druid, so you can't use any armor made of metal.
Oh, gotcha. Well, no, I don't have anything that I.
So, which does restrict, and that's one of the reasons why you even though you can wear medium armor, you can't use metal armor. So the adamantine and mithril armor, which are really good metal armors, you can't use either of those because you can't use metal armor. So your shield is a giant turtle shell, and your chain shirt is actually made of gray coral.
Oh.
Do you have to kill a turtle to get the shell though? That seems
Yeah.
terrible.
No, she's a druid.
Well, what did I steal the shell from the
No,
turtle?
you killed the turtle and took its shell.
It's awful.
Why is that awful?
I just left a naked turtle.
Well, let me refer to you to a movie called The Lion King, where they talk about the circle of life, Ryan.
Ever heard of it?
Ever how about the little thing called The Lion King? Ever
Turtle that-
heard of it?
There was plenty of dead metal to use to make a shield, but no, I need to kill that turtle.
No, they don't use metal. It's just a quirk. Okay, we're past that. Did you guys, before you get into spending too much money and everything, did you want to get any additional crew on top of the number of people you already had. I said before that it would only cost 15 silver per person.
I think that makes sense.
Oh, you think we do hire some?
Yeah, why not?
Well, how many do we have now?
I think you had 10, right? Nobody died.
And how
And
many
what's-
is our
Let me
ship
look.
made for?
Okay, you had 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, is that 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I thought you had 10, though. Didn't you have 10? Did I make an extra one by accident?
I doubt it
For
was
sure.
11.
Yeah, I thought you had 10. I'm getting rid of this one. Yeah, you've got 10 in your ship. You have you took the Panther Heart, the black one, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Creature capacity, up to 20 crew, up to 40 passengers.
So we can get
Wanna
10
get
more crew.
10 more, yeah.
You
Does
guys
that
are
include us though? So
well.
5 more.
If you guys are working, yeah, you're included part of the crew. Well, having more than 20 crew just means that everybody isn't working as much. Like for example, if you have just 20 regular crewmen manning the ship and there's a fight on board, then you can have all the extra people fighting and it won't interfere with any of the other ship actions because you'll still have the full 20 crew.
But we can do that then.
Yeah, that's a good
So the
idea.
ship can hold up to 60 people.
We got like
If we were to do this zombie thing, you just
Well, you want to decide on that later then?
I
On the
think
crew
we
part?
can go up to 20 right now, right?
sure 10 more, and with us that makes 25.
Total.
Okay. 3, 6, 9.
Subtracting that. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep track of the money.
Okay. Thank you.
So 10, that's 150 silver pieces. Okay. And then you guys wanted to talk out the big ship upgrade, so I'll let you guys do that.
Cannon.
Okay, we can get a cannon if that's what we were.
Just
Got
one cannon, and then get something else too.
Yeah, go with a cannon and a big thing, and then do some individual things.
Sure.
Or we can go for the big thing now and then rethink the cannon.
What's the big thing you're thinking of? Is it like one of the 15,000 ones or 16,000 ones?
One of the ones I was looking at was the 15,000 ones, but everything looks pretty cool, so I'm not really picky.
My only concern was, we don't know. Is this kind of in character? Like, we're pirates. We could always lose our ship somehow. We don't want to spend all our money on ship upgrades. We could buy some sweet stuff for ourselves too.
That's true. Do you want to get like a big upgrade that's kind of on the cheaper side?
Yeah,
The other thought is you can decide on what you want for yourselves first, and then look at how much money you have left after that to decide the ship upgrade.
That's true.
Let's go over Joe's recommendations first to see what stuff we actually want to grab. So we probably want healing potions no matter what.
Yeah.
I have 1 potion of healing.
should we
probably-
get like
What level healing potions are they?
There's all 3 types.
Get any type?
Yeah.
Say the prices for that.
50 for healing, 250 greater, 2,500
I would-
superior.
I was looking at high. Okay. Pretty expensive, honestly.
I think we should at least get 2 healing. Maybe we could stick with the basic healing. Just get 2 healing for everybody.
Yeah, I think it's more so getting us from not being incapacitated, right?
Yeah.
Right.
We can do like a heal, don't we?
I think it would be a good idea for everyone to have a water breathing potion too.
I
Unless
have
you have,
I have a cloak that can get water.
yeah, I was gonna say unless you have something like that. And I was considering getting a cloak with a manta ray,
Yeah.
so I can breathe underwater. If it's in the budget, Captain.
How much is a cloak of manta ray?
500, I believe.
Is that one?
Well, actually, in the
It's a magical items because I got one. If that's what you're
yeah,
thinking.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see it on. Is that something we can
Oh.
buy, Joe?
Yeah, I don't know if it's
it's also there's also a cap of water breathing. Is I didn't know if they were the same thing.
Oh yeah. Right.
They
Apple
aren't. They
water
aren't the
breathing.
same thing. I didn't have it on the list.
It was in the magic items list, but cap of water breathing is on
Yeah. I
the
mean,
Mirage.
if you wanted to get another cloak of the manta ray, I could say that there's one.
Well, let me see what the cap of water breathing.
I mean, the cloak is definitely better, so I would imagine the cloak is more expensive. The cloak also lets your swimming speed go up.
Right. I can't find the cap in the compendium.
It's 2 above cloak.
Don't look in the compendium, Jack. Look in the.
Look at magic items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the journal and then magic items.
You basically become the squirrel from SpongeBob.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, how much is the manta ray?
I'll figure that out. The other thing was, Jack, that I had kind of suggested that if you were going to get armor, you should make it mariner's armor. That way you're killing two birds with one stone. It's armor and it gives you other benefits.
Oh yeah. So with that, like, I could basically upgrade to studded mariner's armor. Is that what it would be? Studded leather armor, but it'd also be mariner's armor. Is that how that would work?
Yeah, it'd be studded leather mariner's armor.
Oh.
And then if you made it a +1 studded leather mariner's armor.
Oh. Yes.
So who wants caps of water breathing?
I would say that the cloak of the manta ray would be 700 gold.
I would like cloak.
There's like one of those, so
Should we? Oh yeah.
that would mean that 3 of you, Smash, Teresa, Ryan, would probably want to get the cap, or not at all. Anybody have some kind of water ability?
There's always
Of
the
course.
potions.
Do not. Yeah, I could just get a potion though. I think.
You could just
Just
get
get
do a
potions. Yeah, I'll. Why don't the three of us just get potions of water breathing?
Okay. So 3 of you add that to your character sheets, and Jack add the manta ray, and that would be 1,000 gold. Did we already do the healing potions?
We did not yet.
3 water potions. Those were 100 each, right?
Yep. And the manta ray, so 1,000 total.
Okay.
I'll just take one healing potion.
Irregular.
Regular. Yeah.
Okay.
I will take 2.
Okay, that's 3.
1.
4.
Teresa, Smash, do you guys want any healing potions?
I have one. Should I get another one?
You're the healer.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily need one.
No, 1's good, I think, for
I
you.
think one's good for you, yeah.
That way, we could always
You
take
would
it
just-
from her to use it to heal
Right,
her
I
if
think
we needed to.
I think in your situation you'd just be holding on to it just to hold on to it.
Okay.
You know. Somebody else needs ones later.
I'll take a healing potion.
I can't hear you, Smash.
I'll take a healing potion.
Okay. So
Okay.
Chris, did you take an extra one? Are you just keeping the one you have, or are you getting another one?
Just keeping the one she has.
Okay,
So you guys got 5 total.
Ryan got 2, Jack and I both got 1, and Smash got 1. So yeah, 5.
Where is the list? I cannot find it.
The list of magic items.
Of stuff that you're buying.
So Corsair's Mortgage. It's
Oh,
down
okay.
near the bottom.
Yeah, 2.2.
There, handout.
I got it.
Yeah, so that's all the list of the stuff we're buying, and then if you want to read what the magic items do, you just go up to magic items there, and
Yeah.
it's all listed.
Okay.
So I'd like to buy the Elven Chain and the spellcasting focus, but the Elven Chain is expensive. That's 5,000. So that kind of is going to depend on what ship upgrade we want.
Yeah, I think we do the obvious little things first, then do the big upgrade, and just see where we're at.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's just go through the things Joe recommended. So Candle of the Deep lets you see underwater, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's a candle that works normally but underwater.
Smash has the gem,
Yeah.
right? So she can see. I have dark vision. Ryan has dark vision.
Remember that dark vision only works so far, and that any light you have greatly improves that. So you may want to have it anyway, just in case.
I do not have dark vision.
So you would probably want one no matter what. Do you think we all need one?
I mean, I don't know that you need the candle at all. I just think it's something to consider because they're not that
I think-
expensive. And
I mean, we're probably gonna be close. So if she's holding up a candle or
yeah,
has
so
it on,
if you just get one, yeah.
and that way, because she doesn't have dark vision, it'd be centered around her. Jack, do you have dark vision?
I have dark vision, yes.
Okay, so maybe just have Teresa buy one of those.
Okay.
Okay, do you know how to add that to your inventory, Teresa?
I think so.
Okay.
I couldn't remember how to do that. I was adding the.
You go to the compendium, and then you just drag it onto your character sheet.
Oh, the compendium. I was going to the stupid notes there.
Where is the compendium?
It's the eye with
It's
a
the-
circle around it on the top right.
Okay. And then what? Items?
Well, then you can just type in whatever you're looking for.
Oh, okay.
So would studded leather armor be cheaper than studded leather mariner's armor?
Yes.
Right, so I would like to do the suggestion Joe gave for me, which is the +1 spellcasting focus and +1 studded leather armor.
Yeah, so studded leather costs 45, and then the thing says to make it +1 is another 650. So it'd be 695 for a +1 studded leather armor.
Captain.
Yeah, I think we need to take care of ourselves. So
that's going to raise your AC by 2 from what it is right now.
Sweet.
I think add that. Yeah, I think all I want would be a shield, or not a shield. +1 weapon. Maybe like a +1 great axe.
Did you add it yet, Jack?
No.
I just want to make sure you know how to.
I would just do studded.
How much is a great axe base weapon cost?
Studded leather armor +1, Joe. That's what I would do.
Yeah. 30.
So 780 for a +1 great axe.
Yeah. Okay. So
Add
Jack, yeah, just uncheck the equip. There you go. You knew it.
Can I
So no-
sell this leather armor as well?
Yeah, I would say that anything you sell, you're going to get half price back on. So you get 5 gold back. Are you putting that back in the pot or keeping it?
I'll put it back in the pot.
Okay. I'll keep track of that separate here. So +5. Okay.
How do I remove it?
On the bottom right, there's a lock. Click that and then just hit delete.
Bottom right of the whole equipment tab? you
Yeah.
mean? Got it. And that automatic.
Yeah, Travis, I suggested the ring of free action because you're going to be really pissed if you're a barbarian who's just caught up in a hold person for 3 turns.
Yeah, I was
But-
just looking at that. I gotta check the pricing here.
Now, did that
I got to make
include
sure it
my
works on hold person.
spellcast focus?
5,000 though.
What, Jack? We didn't do that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend 5,000 gold on that.
Sure. Yeah, ring of free action makes it so you can't be paralyzed, and hold person paralyzes you. So hold person wouldn't work on you anymore with that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The spellcasting focus. I think I know what we'd have to do. I don't know how to make an item that automatically does it, but
What's the cost of it?
I don't remember.
Or is that included in what you had said already?
1,000 for a spellcasting focus.
Oh.
For a +1 spellcasting focus.
Yeah, that's what you got on here.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you guys think about the sending stones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Might come in useful, but hard to say.
It's tough because if you got 5 pairs, that'd be 2,000.
Like they're pairs too, so it's only 1-to-1, I think.
Yeah, so I think we'd have to get 5 pairs.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it for that.
Yeah. Could be useful, but I don't know if it's worth the money.
Yeah, getting like 1 pair, and then if we split up or
Split
something,
up,
have it, that
and
might be
one group
useful
take
then.
one, take the other.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
They weren't something I was thinking of.
I think we hold on off on it for now. If maybe later, if we have money left over and we want to get it, we can do that. Sound good?
Yeah.
Who hasn't gotten stuff for themselves? So I'm done. Jack's done.
What was it called? I wanted the boots of elven kind. I think they're 500.
Sneaky boots?
Sneaky boots.
Sounds good.
Can I have some?
Sure.
I can have some boots.
Okay.
Remember how to add them?
Those are 500 gold.
All I have is the candle.
So what do you want?
I don't know. I don't.
He gave you. Did you see his recommendation for you?
No. Where'd you put that?
Go to the chat, Teresa. The
I'm in
rule.
the chat.
You're in roll 20 chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see Joe's third message up? It starts with the name Gem.
No.
You don't see that?
Mhm.
Do you see where you
Oh, I
said
see.
all?
No. Okay. I see. I see. I see.
Okay. So I would look at the stuff that he's suggesting there.
Yeah, I want the +1 Mariners scale mail.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Healing staff could be good too.
Yeah, that's the one that I was gonna suggest, but it's 4,500, and I just don't know if that's a lot.
Maybe we'll come back to that later as well. It is a lot.
Yeah,
What is what?
the staff of healing.
Oh yeah. Well, that helps everybody though. Okay, so the +1 Mariners scale mail is going to be 500 for the Mariner, 650 for the +1. That's 1150. And then the base armor for scale is 50, so 1200.
Jeez.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it for me. Then.
You have a shield, so we don't have to give you a +1 shield. What about the +1 spellcasting focus?
I don't know. I mean, my spell casting so far has been pretty decent.
Do we know what we're at right now, Joe? For gold, how much we have left?
Yeah, just a second. I'm getting her armor put in. And then there isn't a spot on here for the Mariner, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the description for her armor.
Male. It's a. I think it's spelled MALE.
I didn't type it.
Oh, then that one's wrong.
Or maybe it's right.
But it's wrong in the chat.
What did I put in the chat?
MALE.
Oh yeah, that's wrong.
Okay.
I was probably thinking of men. Okay, so far 10 sailors, Cloak of the Manta Ray, 3 water breathing potions, 5 healing potions, 1 Candle of the Deep, +1 studded leather armor, +1 great axe, boots of elven kind, +1 mariner scale mail, puts you at, let's see, 1350, 1365, 1965, 2060, 2,760, 2,840, 3,340, and 4,540. 4,540.
19,460 right now.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think we got
Well,
kind of
plus
figure.
plus 5 because Eladar sold his old armor, so 4,535.
Oh, can I sell my Great Axe, regular Great Axe?
Sure. Great X, you would
that
get
was-
15 for that. So another
Okay.
15. Okay. So delete that from your inventory. I was working on how to add plus one spellcasting focus. They don't have in as an item, so I just have to figure out how to make that work. I think I can figure it out if I look at other similar items.
Ryan, did you pick what you want yet? Like you're the last
I'd
one.
like the Elven chain, but it's 5,000. So I could, if we wanted to buy a big upgrade, then I'd get the Cloak of Protection instead.
You want to hold off until we figure out what big thing we want?
Yeah,
Maybe
we can do
get
that.
The Elven chain.
Yeah, so I think we're at that decision point now.
Is Aladar getting the spell focus or not? I haven't put any spell focuses in yet.
I think he was
He
buying it.
hasn't put-
I mean, I would want it, but it's up to the
Let's do the big things first.
Okay,
The ship.
so
the
I
big
didn't
ship.
do one for anybody, so if somebody wanted one, you don't have it yet.
Everybody got something except for Ryan hasn't gotten anything yet, and we all got our potions and such. So I think we can go to the big item now, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Um, Anybody got thoughts on it?
How much did you say we had left?
I think 19,460.
Well, I
we're
think-
thinking of going on the cheaper end for the big
Well-
upgrade if we can.
The big upgrades I wrote down were the Ethel Hall and
Ethel.
the Hailfire. Whew. And
The
so,
Ethereal Halls, yeah, that's the expensive one. But
yeah,
Yeah.
the Hellfire Halls 666.
yeah,
The
Over.
Screaming Sail's pretty cool for only 12,000.
Screaming Sail, was that the one I was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty sweet if we were in like a close range battle or something, or people are trying to board our
Yeah.
ship. Some of the other ones are better if it's like a long distance ship to ship battle.
Right.
I think having fire immunity though is huge on a ship.
So you mean like the dragons?
I'm talking
Sails.
about the Hellfire Hall.
Oh, Hellfire. Oh, is that the demon one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
As long as our crew's not gonna attack them.
I just feel like that might be a huge pain in the ass for not only Joe but also us.
Don't worry about it being I put it in the game.
It's only once every
True.
30 days.
Oh, that's true.
They can't cause us harm. We are pretty evil. I don't care what the devil does.
But it's only immunity to fire damage. That's the only benefit
Yeah.
of that. I guess we would have the minions for defense, but that's only once every 30 days. I think we would be better off getting like the armored hull or reinforced hull. At least that's like a
yeah. Yeah, Armored Hall was on my list.
Yeah, I like those two.
we could go armored hull and cannon.
Sure.
That would be 13,000. We still have 16,000 or 6,000 left over to do some other stuff. You could probably both get what you're wanting to get. So it'd be 5,500 if you both wanted your spell focus and your chain.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Sure.
And
If
Teresa
that's,
would probably just focus, but I don't think she cares that much.
I do not.
If that's what you want to do with your ship upgrade, Cap, it's up to you. I mean, I think we should plan on keeping our ship, so I don't think you should not upgrade to something big because you think we might lose our ship. I think
Yeah,
that's
I'm more
silly.
thinking that I'd rather get us buffed up in a bigger way than having the ship buffed up in a big way. I think the armored hull and the cannon are both pretty good upgrades, not great, but good upgrades.
Mhm.
To where we could still do those things that you guys wanted to do.
Okay.
Plus, we all have like what 200 gold each or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, we could pull together and get something else for somebody too.
Aye.
All right. Anybody have any opposition to doing that?
Nope.
Nope.
You said
Nope.
Teresa, I assume you're good.
Yep.
Okay, so what are you getting?
Okay. I think we're gonna add a cannon,
Okay.
and we're gonna do the armored hull.
Cannon and armored hull.
14.
And remember,
I
the
get to the map.
armored hull only adds the AC to the hull, not to like the sails, because that wouldn't make any sense.
That's a good point.
I'll be right back.
I mean, the hull is the important part, right? Because that's the part that keeps it from sinking.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah.
if you
let's
got
do
into a fight and lost your sails, as long as you survived, you could fix the sails. If the ship sinks, the ship's sunk.
That's a good point.
If you wanted to add AC to the sails, you have to get the dragon sails or one of the other sails.
it. Cool. We don't have oars either, do we, with the ship?
No.
So
you
if the
don't have
sails,
oars.
so if the sails go down,
Right. So like the dragon sails add +3 to the sail AC, and resistance to whatever type they are.
also do resistance to fire. I mean, how much are we going to use the
Expensive.
cannon? We already have 3 abilities to shoot,
Yeah.
and I think our goal would be anyway to board a ship rather than shoot long range for a while anyway, right?
That's true.
Do you rather get the sails on?
To give us fire resistance to the sails and make them stronger.
So your ACs right now, the hull AC is 15, the helm is 16, and the sails are 12. And then the ballista AC is 15, and the mangonel is 15.
The Defiant, if we want to go for the sails, would the Defiant sails be better? Ranged weapon attacks made against a ship and anyone aboard or made with disadvantage?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Suppose the dragon ones do just give a straight +3 to AC. Disadvantage is pretty good.
That's tough.
Remember, but all those benefits only apply to people who aren't on your ship.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, maybe they'll be attacking the shales once they're on the ship, but more likely they'll be attacking us. Would be my thought.
I don't know how many guys they got on the ship. I mean, we have a
Yeah.
big crew, so I don't know if they'll be too busy fighting to shoot at our own ship while we're on it. Man, this is tough.
Yeah, man, I worked really hard to come up with the perfect amount of money for you guys to get. I think I did it.
You did. All right. Do we want to have a vote? Defiant sales or dragon sales?
Nope, it's up to you.
Damn it.
I think everybody thinks both of them are good options.
Oh, terrible. Good.
I think bringing the AC up to 15 for the sales is really good. Plus the resistance to fire. Right, we would want to go fire, you think?
Yeah.
I mean, when you're thinking about the
Problem is we
sales,
don't know.
you're thinking about the sales. Their AC is 12. So if they were using something that had like a +6 with disadvantage, like they could roll a 6 and a 10 and they'd still hit, because 6 plus 6 is 12.
Exactly.
But you know, if they're shooting at you, it helps a lot more if you've got higher AC. But odds are that they're not aiming at a specific person if they're not on your ship. So, I mean, that's why those are really equal options. That's why the price is the same. Like, +3 to AC is nice, and disadvantage is nice. It all depends on who's attacking you.
Captain? Why you're the captain?
Okay, let's go with the fire dragon sale.
Okay.
Good call.
Well, which color? Brass, gold, or red?
If we're thinking we still want to be sneaky, we probably want to go with brass because that's the dullest color of the
It
three,
is.
right?
Yep.
Hmm.
That's what was in my head.
So
Okay.
if we're still
Brass.
trying to be sneaky, then
Sales. 15,000. Okay, so you have spent so far 19,520.
that leaves us with 5480.
No,
Oh no, less than that. 4480.
4480. Plus whatever you have in your personal inventories.
Right. So you probably want to pull some our money together
I'm gonna add this to your ship's sheet.
to get the Elven Chain and the spell focus. So we would need.
I don't think we can do both.
Yeah, I
So-
don't think we can. I think we're short.
I can just get
Unless we
the.
can sell something. Yeah, I have a pearl I can sell. Can I sell this pearl?
You've got other stuff. The thing with those specific things is that you might want to consider whether or not they're good as a spell component.
Yeah, I mean I'm not a spell caster, but if somebody
Yeah.
wants this 100
What's
gold
the
pearl,
100
or I
gold
can
pearl?
sell it.
That's probably
Yeah.
to be used for identify then. Identify, I think, requires a pearl.
And it would be Ryan or Jack or
Don't have it right now.
Yeah, I currently don't have.
I think I could probably.
Oh, I gotta add a friggin' no, you didn't get the cannon. That's right.
oh yeah, we decided to not go with the cannon.
Why don't I just?
I'm sorry. No, I.
Why don't I just get the cloak of protection? That's only 750, and that way we'll have money to spend on some other stuff.
It's true, because I think Smash could probably use +1 dagger.
Yeah, I should be staying in the back anyway, so it's not a
Plus one
huge deal.
dagger.
What you do spell casting, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Would you also want a spell focus?
Yeah, I think I'd want a spell +1 spell focus would be good.
Okay.
I haven't done anything yet, so you tell me when you settle.
So we're at 44.
80.
4480. Okay.
I want cloak of protection for sure.
What's the ring of protection cost?
No, I don't see it on here.
So
Yeah, they don't
should
have,
we?
they don't have any of those. The Ring of Protection is on there. Um, I can't remember why it's on there. Maybe you already have one. I don't know.
Okay.
So when your thing was 750.
Yeah, 750 for the cloak.
Okay, and then the spell focus is 1,000.
Yes.
Is there any additional fee under that, like material price or something?
Nope.
Okay, so if both of you could use 1,000 for that, so we're left with 1,730. You want like a dagger smash?
Does anyone have a bag of
That'd be
holding?
cool.
What did you say, Jack?
Does anyone have a bag of holding?
That's true. We don't have a bag of holding. That could be
No, I
useful
did not
too.
get that one.
How much was a bag of holding?
250.
Oh yeah, we should do that. Who wants to be in charge of the bag of holding?
Smash
Like-
does.
There you go.
I do?
Yeah, I could tell the way you weren't talking.
Oh, yeah.
Or Ryan.
No, I think you're right.
That's a good idea. Do bag of holding. So Smash, you know how to add
I
that?
think I'm afraid. I'm okay.
You can do it though, or no?
Yes, I can do it.
Okay, so I'll subtract that. So we're off 1480. So I haven't done. So I did both of your spellcasting +1s, focus, and I did Ryan's protection. What was it? Cloak of protection? Is that what you got?
Yes. Yeah.
The 750. I subtracted that already. And then the bag of holding.
Were you just putting in the +1 focus, Joe?
Yeah, it's in there. It says Arcane
Okay.
Focus +1.
Yeah, I see it.
And I gotta
So we're
do
off of
that
14?
for Aladar. I haven't been listening to anything you've talked about because I've been trying to put this into their inventories.
Okay.
So I don't know what else you.
We're kind of talking through it
We
right
got the
now.
bag of holding. Yeah, I think that was the only other thing. Do we want to get a broom of flying? Somebody could fly around.
Could.
Or is there other stuff you prefer?
Well, Teresa and Smash don't have any bonuses to their attacking.
You did get the bag of holding.
Yeah. That
Yes.
was 250.
Okay. One thing Teresa hasn't really done yet, and her character is good at, is transforming into animals.
Oh yeah.
So she may
Okay.
not need a +1 to any attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can, Teresa, in fights you can use a bonus action to transform into a beast you've seen before, and what was the Circle of the Moon special thing, Ryan? What's better about that?
You can do a higher creature rating transformation.
At second level, you can do a challenge rating of 1.
Yeah, which I think that's the dire wolf and the other kind of wolf or
When
something.
does that go up? I might have to look.
I don't remember. It might be level 6. It might be a while.
Okay.
Look it up again.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know enough about druids to know. Teresa's not gonna know.
Oh, you get to do it as a bonus action rather than action.
Starting
A
at
second.
6th level, it's a beast. The challenge rating is high as your druid level divided by 3. So at 6, it's a 2. At 9, it's a 3. And I think for other druids, it's probably lower than all that, right?
Yeah, you don't get off of like the half challenge rating until level 6. So you only get to do the wolves at that level. So
Right. So you can turn into a dire wolf or, I don't know, a dolphin. We can think of a sea creature that makes sense. I don't know. That's why I had put the staff of healing for her instead of an attack weapon.
Smash just yelled sea turtle, but I don't think she had her mic on.
Oh. Yeah, there's no shark. That's one. I mean, there's a reef shark, but it's kind of weak.
giant
Okay.
octopus. That's the one.
Seahorse.
Yeah.
Giant toad.
Well, she could turn into a seahorse. As long as she's seen one before. Okay, so I've got you at 22,520 right now, so you've got 1,480 left.
Yeah, that's what I've got too. While you guys were doing all that, I was thinking a broom of flying and maybe a set of sending stones.
Sure.
Is there anything else we had discussed before that I'm forgetting?
No.
Good to me.
Can my character use a shield, Joe?
Does it say on the left under his proficiencies?
No.
Then no.
It says simple weapons. Doesn't say anything about shield.
Right, so no.
Okay. Yeah, Trav, sounds good.
Okay. Who would be best to use a broom? One of you ranged folks.
Well, if no one wants it, I guess I could.
Go for it.
Can you shoot while you're on the broom?
Yeah.
Okay. So it'd probably be Jack or Ryan would make the most sense.
You want it, Ryan? You can have it.
No, I'll go for it. I get to fly 10 feet after I use a spell. So
And then we'll get a set of sending stones. And I will keep one stone, or number one will keep a stone. Is there a way to add that, or do you just write it in?
You can just write it in. So you and number
Like
1
that.
each get a sending stone.
Yeah, I think so.
Who's taking the last 80 gold?
Captain. You should take it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll add that to mine then.
Alright, that's done. Ship upgrade, additional crew, personal items. Cool. Alright. Now this is still before this whole thing with the mask has happened.
One question.
Yeah.
Can I buy bullets here?
Yeah.
How much are bullets?
$1 million each.
Oh.
Right.
Oh
Never
God.
mind.
What is that
Never
in
mind.
gold?
Never mind. I'm gonna sell my bullets.
Yeah.
Smart.
He
Got
said
him.
it. He said it.
We'll get all the upgrades.
Yeah, we got all the upgrades now.
I got 6 bullets, so that's $6 million.
Got him.
It doesn't make any sense.
What a waste of time it was to debate over all this. When
How
we could
many
just
bullets do
afford
you have?
everything.
I currently have 6.
Let me just see here.
Is the gun strong?
I don't know. Why don't you kiss it? See what happens.
Like, are you going to be using it? Is my question.
Yeah, I plan to use it for
Okay,
sure.
20 bullets is 4 gold.
Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy
Okay.
20.
Sure. So take 4 gold out of your
I
money.
feel like you're buying it just for theatrics during silly situations where you want to blow someone's brains out, and that's it.
No, it does. Let's see, where is
He's
it?
gonna put it in the waistband of his sweatpants and go to the club.
Yeah.
Who was it?
it's-
Plexico that did that? Oh god.
It's 2d8 plus 2. So
Yeah,
does
it's pretty
best
strong
better.
at low level.
Mhm.
Oh, Teresa, are you listening to any D&D podcasts?
No.
Do you listen to podcasts at all?
No.
Okay, never mind then. There's just one I thought you might like. It's a group. They're English. And they play D&D, and I just for whatever reason thought that you'd really like it. But if you don't listen to
Oh.
podcasts, then
Well, I might. Text me what it's called.
okay, I will. I'm really enjoying it, and like it's funny how many American references they do. Like somebody threw something and they go Kobe. I was like, that's pretty funny. I mean, this is 2018, so he was still alive at the time. But
I was gonna say that's really sad now.
I was like, that's really funny. The NBA reference.
They don't really have like great sports over there, so they watch a lot of our sports.
Yeah, I bet. Okay. Any other questions?
Nah, dude.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
We're moving into the next thing. Okay. Kind of. So still before the thing with the mask happens. I need to know what each of you decided to individually do during your downtime on the island. So work's being done in the ship to add the sails and all, and you don't really you're just kind of resting on all this money you've had, enjoying the island for a few weeks here, and I need to know what you primarily spent your time on. Each of you one at a time. I'm going to have you tell me. So your options are you could have spent your time relaxing, such as sleeping, going to the bathhouses, or getting massages, or I guess whoring, drinking, and carousing with other pirates, gambling, or training. And training could be that you're trying to gain a language or a tool proficiency or a simple weapon proficiency, learn one additional cantrip. That's the list. So gain a language proficiency, a tool proficiency, a simple weapon proficiency, or learn one more cantrip on your spell list. And if you're already proficient with all simple weapons, then that would do you no good because you're already proficient with them. So anybody want to go first?
I was drinking.
Drinking. All right. Gem, make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
If you remember how to do that.
Just click on it, right?
Yep.
Did it work?
Ouch. Yeah, you got a 2 minus 1
Woohoo!
for a 1. All right, you get wasted, and that's all that happens. All right.
As per usual.
Yeah. Who else?
I want to add a cantrip and get laid a lot.
Okay, I guess you can do both things.
Woo!
What cantrip? Do you have an idea of the cantrip?
No, I do not.
Okay,
How can I
okay.
see them?
So you're. I don't know what the easiest way for you to look at that would be. Here, let me do this. You have, because you're a warlock of the tome, and you love your cantrips, don't you?
Yeah, why not?
Warlock, Pact of the Tome. Choose 3 cantrips from any class's spell list. No, it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be from the warlock spell list. So, I'm just gonna post a link in the chat. Who else wants to go?
Me. I was drinking.
You were drinking too. Okay, make a persuasion check.
Jesus. Both roll a 2.
But hers is +1. Okay, you get drunk and nothing else happens.
Phew.
Hopefully that link works for you, Jack, to show you all
Did you
of
say
the...
few?
Just
Well,
remember
I
what we
didn't
talked
want
about.
anything bad to happen.
Just remember that
Okay.
what we talked about before, Jack, that combat cantrips are going to be kind of useless to you since Eldritch Blast is better than all of them.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so we've got Scully and number 1 left.
I was carousing, drinking, and gambling, but mostly gambling.
Mostly gambling. All right, dice or cards?
I don't think I'm proficient in anything. Dice.
Dice. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is you're gonna pick the maximum amount that you would bet, which can include items. And you're gonna make 3 checks. And depending on how you do in those 3 checks, will tell us whether you lost or gained.
I'll do. I've only got 210 gold.
Uh-huh.
So I guess that's what I'll do. All of it.
210 gold pieces. Okay. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make an insight check.
Okay.
You got a 17. All right. And what you had to tie or beat is 16. All right. So that's a success. Next, I want you to make a deception check.
Uh-oh. Whoa, that's pretty good.
Man, big roll.
And you had to beat a 20. Wow. Okay. That's still a victory.
Holy shit, that was a good roll, Joe.
Yeah, I know. All right. The last thing is you need to make an intimidation check.
Oh!
Holy shit.
That.
I I think
So good roll.
23 is the maximum I could get. You got a 10. All right.
Nice.
So you bet and you do really well, and you win. On top of the gold you already have, 420 more gold.
Right.
Nice.
3 successes was 200% winnings. So you get 420 more.
30.
You're up to 630 now. Yep. All right. And Scully, what do you do?
I have been drinking, carousing, and gambling as well, but mostly carousing and boasting about my greatness as the greatest pirate ever known in the universe.
Okay, so that's also drinking,
I guess,
I guess.
so.
Because the options were relaxing, drinking, gambling, and training.
Then I am drinking.
Drinking. All right, make a persuasion
Woo!
check. Ryan used all of your
Yay.
good rolls. Nothing happens. You guys,
Yeah.
all 3 of the drinking people rolled too low for anything to happen. All right.
Wow.
Which cantrip did you decide on, Aladar?
True Strike.
True Strike. Okay. Did you add that to your stuff?
I was trying, but I added a blank instead.
The fuck does that mean?
Is there a way I can pull it up in the?
Yeah, let me just do it. I wouldn't want to have you ruin anything else.
I don't know. My Roll20 app is blank right now for some reason.
I don't know. Refresh the friggin' page. I just added it to your shit. See how hard that was? Not hard at all.
I don't know.
So you
Feels
guys,
pretty solid to me.
so 4 of you
Looks like
rolled,
it's
and 3 had terrible rolls, and just Ryan used all of the good. You guys aren't gonna roll good the rest of the night now.
That's pretty sweet.
Jesus.
I rolled a gun for shit.
All right.
Got one. Oh my god, that's funny.
All right. So, where do we go here? Okay, so what ended up happening is that one night Cora heard singing on the ship. The ship was supposed to be empty, so she investigated it. She came to a spot on the lowest deck and discovered that a floorboard, which looked like it had been tampered with. She ripped the board free, finding a small wooden box. She opened it, and inside was a silver mask with blue glass over the eyes. She put it on, and her eyes began to glow a soft blue, and she broke into a wide, unnatural grin. Now, I'm going to share one thing with you and then another thing. So this I'm not going to go over right now. You can read it if you want, but it's just so that you guys have the information. And then here's the next part. All right. 2 weeks before your old ship was destroyed, you heard a disturbing rumor. Someone had stolen the legendary mask of Vhaeraun from a vault known as Vhaeraun's Task. Now, there's a group of gods called the Dark Seldarine. That's the thing I just shared with you. The Dark Seldarine are 5 specific gods which make up the pantheon of the Drow, Dark Elves. Only 2 of them are important. By far the most well-known and most powerful is Lolth, Queen of Spiders. The other is her son, Vhaeraun, god of trickery. Both of them are chaotic evil, and they love to mess with each other. So, at one point, Vhaeraun created a dungeon full of treasure with the intention of tricking adventurers. The dungeon was easy to traverse, and there were no traps, but every single thing in the dungeon was cursed. So then Lolth absolutely covered the place in difficult traps so that no one would go there. So Vhaeraun uncursed half of the items to draw people back. So then Lolth made the place a maze. So then Vhaeraun made half of the traps really easy, though that doesn't necessarily line up with the cursed or uncursed items. So then Lolth changes the maze so that the good items are easy to find. And they go back and forth like this for a while, messing with the shape of the dungeon and the types of traps and rewards until they can't even remember what their goal was in the first place. Then they finally just agreed to leave it alone after doing one last thing together. They created a magic item, a mask, and they left it in the final room of the dungeon. Whoever found it would be compelled to take it. If the mask was removed from its pedestal and remained off its pedestal for a period of 28 days, then the Elder Tempest would be summoned to the material plane, and it would kill 100 times as many people as had been killed by the person wearing the mask during the 28-day period. So if this person killed 5 people, the Elder Tempest would kill 500. If this person killed 10 people, the Elder Tempest would kill 1,000. And now you find yourselves in a bit of a pickle. Your friend Cora is wearing the mask and has killed 5 people. She stands in front of you holding a rapier made of magic, blood dripping from her hands, and an unnaturally wide grin across her face. Let's roll initiative.
You idiot. What are you doing?
You silly goose.
And so I'll get the initiative tracker up.
Oops.
And so what you want to do is click on your token and then roll so that you are in the turn order. And the other thing is that story I just read to you, I will share to you now, in case you want to read through it at some point.
Wait, I'm trying to find me.
We're all next to each other. We're in the middle of our ship.
Which button do I press?
Oh,
It says a
sorry.
word initiative in your character sheet.
I must not have dragged you as long. This is where you're supposed to be. This is Corsair's Mortgage.
What did you say, Travis?
What are you? I don't know what you didn't hear.
I don't know how I'm supposed to roll. I forget.
You just click your token
Yeah.
and then go to your character sheet and where the word initiative is near the middle top, right below advantage. You see that?
Um,
So it's like your name and everything, and then below
Gotcha.
that it shows you found it.
got
Okay.
it. Yes, thank you.
Our 20 is running real slow right now.
You can try closing the browser and reopening it.
I think I'm going to try.
Do I need to add anybody else to the initiative? I don't think so. Oh, I gotta add your crew. That's right. your guys to the initiative.
Was it our crew members that she killed? Or
No.
townsmen? Okay.
You can see the map, right? The pink people are just regular commoners.
Okay.
Those are the 5 she
Wait.
killed.
Where are we right now? Are we still on the Pirate Haven?
Yes, you're at Corsair's Mortgage.
Shit.
And yeah, if you remember the rules of Corsair's
Oh.
Mortgage, you guys have a problem right now.
We've got a big problem, boys.
Is our ship ready?
Yes. The repairs are all done. Or repairs.
Upgrades.
Upgrades.
Well, let's roll out, fellas.
Let's see. I need to...
What the fuck is going on with my computer?
Don't know. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think I need to put anybody else in the initiative. Oh yeah, these guys over here on the side. I was just trying to keep track of how many crew members you had. Those guys, that group isn't there. I'm gonna get rid of them. I set them there when I was trying to count how many people you had. Okay.
Count.
So
I'll be right back.
okay. Oh, yeah, he's got to restart everything. But we can start though. So Jem, you can see Cora. She is wearing this strange mask, and you can see that she looks kind of crazy, and she's just killed 5 people. And you know that the rules of Corsair's Mortgage are that if you kill anybody, the penalty is death. And so you can expect that pretty much everybody on this island is going to be after her specifically, but probably the rest of your crew too, because they would know that she's an officer on your crew. You guys have been drinking with all of them for weeks.
Okay.
So what do you do? The dock,
Can I
by the
turn-
way, is to the west.
Can I try to talk to her?
Yes, but she's kind of far away at this point.
Oh.
You see where she is compared to you?
Should I? Yeah. Should I subdue her?
You can try. You don't have anybody to ask. You just have to do what you do because you're by yourself right now. Around you are there's these little stalls where there's shopkeepers, and everybody looks like they're either about to run or trying to hide. You don't see anybody other than your crew around who looks particularly equipped, but everybody's shouting and yelling. You know that other people are going to be along soon, probably to attack you guys because of this.
I don't know. I guess I would. I don't know, because I want to get her off the ship without killing anyone else.
Well, you're not on a ship. You're at the market.
Okay, then on the ship.
Right. You can see the map, right?
Yeah. But I can only see like some
Okay.
part.
I was just confused because you said get her off the ship.
I was listening to what you were saying and I just misspoke.
You wouldn't be able to subdue her anyway. You're 55 feet away. You can't run that far.
Should I don't know.
I mean,
Create a
you
distraction.
could turn into a bird and fly away. You could run for her. You could run for your ship.
Well, I want to run to her because
So
she's
move-
not going to
move
go
her.
willingly.
At least move 30 feet first.
Yeah, so start out by moving 30 feet toward her.
Okay.
So where this arrow ends is 30 feet. Running around the fountain.
Okay.
Okay. So you still have your action and any bonus action left.
Shout something. You can.
Well, I
use
said
that-
before I wanted to shout to her.
Go ahead.
Cora, what are you doing?
Cora, you don't answer.
Silence.
Oh Okay, what actions can I do though?
Spells, attacks. You could dash. You could take the dodge action.
Should I attack her?
You could. She just murdered 5 people. I don't know. I mean, you're a
It's not-
pirate, so murdering people isn't a big deal, but murdering people here is a death sentence probably for your entire crew.
Yeah, well, I don't want to murder her,
Okay, well then don't do it.
but I want to stop her. I want to subdue her.
Okay.
Just kill her already.
Rude.
I'm trying to see what I have.
Okay.
So what is the? Well, if I turn into an animal, can I carry her away? Is there an animal big enough?
An animal big enough to carry her away. Well, you actually, and I was wrong.
She's
You,
a
you,
halfling.
you can't turn into a flying creature. I forgot about that. You're
Oh,
you got. I think you gotta wait till 6th level for that.
Maybe if you had a broom, you could fly on somebody.
Point.
can I drag her away if I turn into an animal with teeth?
That is complicated because it depends on your strength and how much weight you're
Right.
carrying.
But you
and
could transform into a dire wolf.
Okay, I want
which
to do that.
All right.
probably grab quite a bit.
What, Travis?
Nothing I was saying is probably a good idea.
Oh, okay. How do I turn into a direwolf?
You just say that you do it, and the nice thing about that is that's just a bonus action.
Okay, that's what I've done.
Oops.
And then I'm gonna growl at her.
Get on, Cora.
Get on.
Let's go.
Okay, so I have to.
She's little too, so it is a lot.
Trying to get it so that you can. Oh, oh, there it is. You are gem. Okay. Let's move your token kind of out of the way. Can you move that token now? Can you move that wolf?
1 second.
Okay, good. Okay, so you have control of that token now. So that's you. You still have your action left. And on the top right of the journal, the dire wolf character sheet should be available to you.
Yep, I'm on it.
So you can use that to do stuff. So if you wanted to dash, you could move right up to her.
Okay, I want to do
She's
that.
got 50 feet of movement. Okay, go ahead. So move up next to her. And that's your turn. Scully. So you've got one
What's up?
crewman next to you.
Oh, number 1 isn't gonna go?
Number 1's after you.
Not on my
Not
order.
on mine. Okay.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
at
our
12,
rolls up now.
12.
12 and I've got 11.
Why does mine show you got a 13.14? What did you do, Travis?
Yeah, he's got 11.
You rolled twice. You rolled twice, dude.
Well, we all did because you changed it to a new map and it reset the turn order, so we all rolled again. Ryan originally rolled a 22.
Ryan didn't click on his token before he rolled.
True.
So you only roll once.
It didn't show up in the turn order because when you changed the thing, so I rolled again.
No, it didn't have anything to do with that. It had to do with Ryan rolled before I turned the turn order on.
Should I roll?
Like
Yeah,
I
but
can
Travis,
I'm
change
just
Travis,
saying,
is,
when
Travis is different
When
on
you
yours.
switched maps, it went back to blank.
Yeah, it's Travis's. That's weird on yours. We all
I'm
have
not-
Travis at 11.
I'm not in the turn order.
Okay, I'm
True.
just gonna use what it says. So Travis is 11.14.
Yeah.
Poor Jack.
I'm feeling much better.
Oh, Scully was
roll it.
literally in there twice. I'll just delete one out.
Oh.
Are you gonna add Eldar?
Why doesn't he have one?
That's what I'm. No one's listening to what I'm saying.
Poor Jack was trying to say that forever.
What did you do wrong?
I'm telling you, something weird happened when you switched maps.
I want to be clear. I only rolled once.
All right, number one, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move 30 feet towards Aura. She'll get
And I
me
think
next
you
to
were at
this
this
dude.
at that like little restaurant place, probably like buying a shawarma or something.
That's delicious. I've got it in my hand still, taking a bite.
He's still got his shawarma
He's
in one
eating
hand.
and he's running.
I run over there and I go, Cora, what the hell are you doing?
She doesn't answer.
Then I will use hold person on her.
Okay. Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw, Cora. She fails.
She
Okay, so she is
fails.
held.
Sweet. And I say, Gam, grab her and let's get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry, Teresa, that this happened. Travis started it and then I ran with it and it broke. But Gem is a very pretty name.
And that's
That's your
all
turn.
I
Okay,
can
Scully.
You started it.
She's frozen up.
Okay. I guess move. Right there, and I want to shout, anyone who's not in the Scully crew, stay back. She's not in her right mind.
Okay, make an
I don't know
intimidation
if you want
check.
to roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have advantage on intimidation, by the way,
Why is that?
because of where is that?
He had Snickers.
Something.
Yeah,
I
Snickers.
was just reading.
Teresa just rip a bomb.
Oh, bad reputation.
Yes.
I didn't even read any of the text. I just read the titles. Okay.
Intimidation.
Yep. Natural 20. Okay. Cool. All right, that's not your action though. You still have an action.
Okay. What are the other you can do? Dodge.
Dip,
You
duck,
can move
dive, and
again.
dodge.
Yeah. What are the other ones?
There's dash. There's dodge. There's help.
Help. That's help on a roll or something, right?
Help gives somebody. It gives somebody advantage on whatever they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Guess I'll just.
You can also ready.
Yeah, I guess I'm just ready for now. See what happens.
What are you
with her.
readying?
My great axe.
Okay. You're readying a great axe. Okay.
reach it.
Cora, you're up.
Wanna try and.
Oh, that's right. You're the one who's the problem. Okay.
I am a problem.
Okay, so you're stuck in a hold person, and you make another saving throw. At the end of your turn. So, yeah, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to make another wisdom saving throw. Okay. You are still captured. So you guys don't know any of the mask's abilities, but one of them is that I can force you to re-roll a d20. So why don't you roll that again? All right, you succeed. So you are no longer held. The now you, Cora, not the mask affecting you, but you, Cora, have a choice. At the end of your turn here, you can choose to try to take off the mask. Do you want to try to take it off?
Yes.
Okay, make a charisma saving throw. Let's see. Yeah, that's successful. Damn it. All right. So you take the mask off, and you come back to your senses, and you know what you did, and that you were forced to do it.
That was a wild ride, guys. I did not want to do that, but I did it.
But I did it. All right, your turn's over, Aladar.
I want to run over here. And I want to punch Cora in the back of the head.
All right. An unarmed strike. Let me just look it up.
I'm attempting to knock her out.
Attack roll.
Do enough damage with one punch.
If like it takes her head off.
He also
strong.
showed the other pirates that were
Okay,
punishing.
so
her.
it's a just roll a d20. It's plus proficiency plus strength.
What do I do? /roll 20? Is that how you do it?
Sure. It's one of many ways.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a natural 20. Okay. And the damage on an unarmed strike, I think, is just your strength. What's your strength?
4 or 18? I'm not sure which one
It's
you
4,
want.
right? 4. Okay.
Okay.
And since an unarmed strike doesn't have a die, you can't roll double dice, but I will let you add +1 to the damage. So Corey, you take 5 damage as Aladar runs up and just punches you in the back of the head.
Kind of makes me want to put that mask back on.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to make it so that he punched your head back into the mask.
I don't like the idea of that.
I'm gonna say with a natural 20, he's not that unlucky.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Whoa, boys, that was close. All right. The commoners, all the people, all the regular guys are gonna run off.
Yeah, they're so intimidated by me.
Yep.
My wolf.
They are scared AF. You got a natural 20 on that too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, and then your sailors. Oh, I forgot I can just right click to measure. They're just running for the ship at this point. Yeah, those are the only two that you have. Oh yeah, these guys should have been considered commoners. They take off. He's got enough movement, he's gonna run inside that building actually. And that's it. Okay, and now this is the point where other dudes are gonna start. So they actually had a really high initiative, and the first turn they were coming.
Oski.
But this is where they are right now is where they're ending this turn. So the guys with the red dot are other hostile pirates. And you would figure that more are going to be coming beyond what you can see. So Gem the direwolf, it's your turn.
Gem. She's muted.
She's muted.
Full mute. Can't hear. Can't talk.
Teresa, you clicked the muted button.
Can't see.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what to do.
Well, your choices are pretty much either run away or kill people and maybe die.
But I don't want to kill people.
Then run away.
Okay, I want to run.
Okay. One thing I forgot is that when you've got your token selected and you start dragging it, if while you're holding down left click, if you right click, it will measure for you on the screen. And
I
then
don't know if I can do that with my. I don't have a mouse.
maybe not.
Doing weird shit.
Do you see what I have on the screen? Can you guys see this arrow?
No.
No? Okay. So if you grab your token and drag it and right click once, a measurement thing will come out. If you right click again, it will mark a spot as a waypoint.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh, I
Maybe
see.
not with your laptop.
Now it's working.
If you're gonna run away, you've got 50 feet of movement. So if you dash, you can be off the screen. You're so fast. So you can either stop someplace on the screen or just be off the screen toward the dock.
I want to
Up
go
to you.
towards the dock.
All the way off the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna put you at the edge. But you're out of here. So Gem just takes the fuck off.
Gem don't play.
She sees all these other guys starting to show up, and she's just gone. Number one.
I want to yell at those pirates
number
to the
one.
right and say, they went that way, and point kind of to the northeast, like over this way.
Point northeast, not toward the
Yeah.
direction the direwolf just ran in. Okay.
No,
Make a deception
Where
check.
I am.
the fountain would have blocked their view.
Not of a
Deception.
direwolf.
Damn.
All right, great lie.
And then, while they're distracted, I'll run.
Okay.
It didn't work that time. There we go. So I can run 60 feet.
Uh-huh.
Stunned for a turn, right? Is it so deceptive?
Yeah, they're very unsure where to go now.
Scully, your turn.
Stay back, pirates. We are getting out of here. If you want to fight us, I can kill you if you want, but we are leaving. And then I'm gonna leave.
Okay, you can make another intimidation check.
Good speech.
Thank you.
He's a captain.
Good speech. Alright, 16.
Stay back, pirates. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
All right.
Hmm.
Then you go or what? Okay.
Yeah, I was just messing it out. I did both. movement
Or
and action.
you've come back to your senses and it's your turn.
I would like to run away to the ship.
Okay, you can actually run 3 times your movement because as a rogue you can dash as a bonus action.
Yes. I will do all of the running.
So what's your speed? Do you know?
25.
So you can move 75 feet if you use your whole turn.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Oh, you got it.
I may need help.
Just remember, when you're running around buildings, you actually have to don't run right through it. Like you got to actually run around it when you're measuring.
Got it.
Okay. Aladar.
So which way is the ship?
West.
West. All right, I'm gonna go west.
Doesn't even explain himself.
60
He
feet.
punches her in the back of the head, and then just goes on business as usual.
Well, I knocked some sense into her. She's acting normal now.
Yeah,
Good job.
that's how he shows his love.
I could have killed her, but I didn't.
Could have killed her with a punch to the back of the head.
I could have used a weapon.
Sure, he could use his pistol.
He's right. Eladar does like to kill.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother moving any commoners around. Your sailors.
Fucking fast.
That one can
Hey,
actually
why
get
is-
off the screen.
Why is Direwolf back?
No, shut up.
No, it's a
They're
direwolf.
off the screen.
Beowulf?
Alright, so if you guys are just taking off, I'm not gonna keep doing this. You guys run away.
Yep.
All right.
So good.
All right. You're welcome.
Okay, so alarm bells are ringing, and it's like the entire city is after you. You have broken the pirate alliance, and the penalty for all of you and your entire crew is death. You run for the docks and see that most of your crew is gathered in defense of the ship, but it's not going well. Half your crew has prepped the ship to launch. All that remains is to detach the final mooring line. The other half of the crew is engaged in combat, and they seem like they're losing pretty bad. You board the ship. I'm gonna say no casualties because you got out of there right away. Okay, so you head out. You think they might chase you. Where do you want to go?
Can we see the ship or no?
No. I'm sorry. You're on your ship and already at sea.
All right,
Well-
but I'm still looking at the town square.
I know. I haven't changed the screen. I'm telling
Okay,
you what's
that's
going
what I
on.
was asking. That's
Yeah.
what I was asking.
Oh, that's what you're asking. Okay.
So, do we have options or just wide open sea of us?
It's wide open sea, but I mean,
Direct.
there's kind of an obvious place you can go, but if you don't want to do that, I guess you don't have to.
What's the obvious place?
Gotta return the mask.
Yeah.
Task.
Yeah, we gotta return that mask.
Do we know which direction that is?
Yeah, you know where it is.
Let's go that way.
Okay, so you head toward Vhaeraun's task. All right.
Take us to the task, you son of a bitch.
So
Yes, Cap.
so you know that you heard 2 weeks before your original ship had been destroyed, that the mask had been stolen. You don't actually know when it was stolen. Remember, there's a 28-day time limit on this, and more time has gone by since then. You don't know how many days you have left before this Elder Tempest is going to show up. So you head off toward Vhaeraun's task at full speed.
So, quick question: did I miss when did Cora get this mask?
At the very end of last session.
Okay.
We don't know where she found it, though, right? As characters.
Oh yes, your characters don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And she can. Well, you want to talk it out now? Go ahead.
Yeah, Cora. Where and when did you get this mask?
You know,
Yeah.
one night, just out drinking, enjoying the sunset when I heard a lovely tune, and I investigated, and I'm just very curious. And curiosity killed the cat, and it almost killed me. So there you have it. I have a mask, and I killed a couple people, and now look at us. We got a little mission to do.
So you got it at the Pirate Haven. What the hell is that place called again?
Corsair's
It
Mortgage.
was on our boat.
Oh,
An arbow.
Yeah. Hit it in the floorboard.
Oh, here.
Down here. Down we go.
Did you point to the spot?
I pointed to it all right.
Oh, isn't that a nice spot?
That's a nice spot to hide a deadly mask.
Is there the chest still there?
Yeah, it was
Wait.
just a small box. It wasn't a full-on chest.
How does the box look? Does the box look like a normal box?
Yeah.
There's no like clues in it or maps.
You can look at it.
I want to investigate the box.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Natural one for a total of 0. All right.
Definitely
You
the box.
for well, no, for whatever reason, she's describing a small box, and you're looking for a big chest. Like she cannot get across to you that it's just a small box. And eventually you do find it, and you think it's in the way, so you just whip it across the room, and it hits the wall and just breaks into pieces. You're just frustrated that you couldn't find this chest.
Like an hour, I'm the only one down there.
Right.
Still.
The fuck?
So we do know what the mask is, though. As characters.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
So is this Tempest thing gonna appear where the mask is? Anybody know?
If somebody wants to make a, I guess I'll say history. I mean, this is a knowledge thing.
Not smart. Dumb guy here. Too smart.
Ashley, I'm gonna say that you are attuned to this, to the mask.
We got a
So
history.
you can tell them whatever you want, but I'm showing this to only you. It's in the magic items section
Okay.
that we were looking at before, so you can see everything that the mask does.
Oh my god.
oh wow.
Jack.
Sorry, just saw my dick for the first time.
I was gonna say you can't see what it does.
Forgot how big it is.
It's so nice.
Did you see that Cyanide and Happiness where they said, you know what they say about guys with big feet, and the other one goes big dicks, and you know what they say about guys with big trucks, and the other one goes little dicks, and then this tiny car rolls up, and you see like this huge foot come out of it, and it's Goofy.
I did see that one.
And you can see in his pants, his dick is just huge.
Jeez.
Okay, so I can just tell them whatever I want about this mask.
Sure. Whether you think anything needs to be a secret or not.
I'll tell you guys one thing. I felt pretty powerful wearing that mask, and deadly. Powerful and deadly. That's
Tell
about
us
it.
everything.
It's everything. I dream about it at night.
I look at number one with cautious eyes.
I look back.
Okay, so who's making
My-
this history check?
Good talk.
They just look at each
Yeah,
other.
I say, You look cautious.
You're like stunned by how cautious he looks.
Yeah.
Whoa!
We should roll or something.
I'll roll, I guess. My roll's not very good for this, but
What are we rolling?
Yeah,
History?
bad.
Yeah, I got no bonus to history. So.
You don't remember anything from this legend you've heard about this whole thing that mentions where it will appear. Just that it will appear and that it'll kill 100 people for every person that was murdered while the person was wearing the mask.
Yeah, I say I don't really care if 100 people get killed, but I don't want to get killed. That's my only thing. And if we could go like throw this in some town and then it'll kill a bunch of town folk, we can go maybe loot their bodies afterward.
It's true.
Cora, do you know if there's any rules about who it kills?
No, I don't.
You wouldn't be lying to old Eldar, would you?
Suddenly
I
he's
would lie
Cajun.
about things, but not this.
I look at Aladar curiously.
I unsheath my revolver and twirl it a couple times before putting it back.
Okay, so what do we do here?
I think we gotta kill Cora.
I think you better watch out before I put that mask on again.
Well,
Just type on.
do we try to return it or just toss it and hope we don't get killed?
I think we should try to return it that way. We don't have to worry about, because what if when he comes to the person that wore it last?
Yeah,
or
maybe
something
we
like
should
that.
kill you and
Oh
dump your
my
body
God.
overboard.
Come on,
Good
mask.
point.
Where's my mask?
I mean, I think we return it. Curse mass, basically. Nothing good can come of it, Captain.
Let's return it.
You also know that there's other treasure in there that might not be cursed.
But some of it will be.
Oh yeah. Probably.
What's a little curse on treasure,
You knock it off. Stop with that mindset. That's how we got in this position in the first place.
I can't help myself.
By the way, what mask? Do you still have it? Give me that.
Don't touch my mask.
Golem.
What did you say? Travis?
Says she's like Gollum.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't want to give it up.
Oh, we're taking it back.
Oh, there's no way I'm giving this
No,
bad boy up.
I mean, she wouldn't want to give it up to one of you.
is there a safe or something we can lock it in here?
Just know, Cora, if you wear that mask upon this ship, you forfeit your life.
Yeah, I don't think you guys have a chest at all. Nothing with a lock.
I want to take aside one of the crew and tell them to keep an eye on her.
Idea.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do before I go?
I don't think so.
Nope.
All right. And she still has the mask, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just saying that at some point, if you think you need to use the mask, you could. All All right, so you're heading toward Vhaeraun's task, and eventually you see that there are 2 ships behind you, and they seem like they're gaining on you. The one in front appears to be floating a foot over the water. It doesn't appear to be well armed, but it does appear to be full of pirates. The other is slower and seems to move in bursts all of a sudden. All of a sudden it'll go a whole lot faster and then return to its slow speed. And it looks like it has several cannons on it. Over time, your ship's pretty fast. So over time you manage to stay pretty well ahead of them. And the quartermaster is number 1, correct?
Number 1.
Yeah, you're the quartermaster, right?
Oh, yes, I believe so. Where's my thing? Yep, quartermaster. Yep.
Okay. So you're the quartermaster, so you're the one that has this information. So I'll let you share it to them. Oops. Well, shit. The whole thing, it was too long, and so half of it went to everybody. Oh well, doesn't really matter. You still gotta share it with everybody.
Yeah, I'll share it.
With your mouth.
I was gonna just type it. I can just read it. This is from Corsair's Mirage. There were 2 possible routes to Vhaeraun's task. You chose a slightly longer route around the Turbatus Peninsula. It would take a couple hours longer, but it was a much safer route. The other option was Genisto Ford. The Genisto Ford is a straight path 37 miles long, 30 feet wide, and hundreds of feet deep, which passes between 2 cliff sides that are 200 feet tall. Somewhere within the ford lie 2 terraces, Scylla and Charybdis. And then the rest of it you can read there. Pebble Storm.
Scylla and Charybdis.
3 choices. Stop to fight pursuers, go around the peninsula, stay in course till the storm, or try to get past. What do we know about Scylla and Charybdis?
Is the F or the J silent in Fjord?
Jay.
Thanks.
I think it's pronounced as like a Y, the J.
It's fjord.
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 Yeah.
Oh.
It's not like fjord.
I like one of the latter 2 options.
You can make a history check to see what you know.
Smart person, anyway.
Do I get advantage since I'm a navigator guy?
Yes.
Yeah. Still shitty.
12. Okay. So you know that Scylla is a monster with many heads and full of sharp teeth, each head resembling something like a snake with a shark's head. And you know that Charybdis, nobody has ever really seen it because it creates enormous whirlpools and suck creatures and ships into its mouth. It is said to be unkillable.
Hey, let's sail through the storm.
Yeah, I agree.
Either way's fine. I'm the best navigator in the world, so do whichever you prefer.
Okay, so you don't want to fight the two ships or go through the fjord and deal with Scylla and Charybdis. You want to go through the storm.
That seems like the safest option.
Sure.
But probably the worst option.
I can take him, Captain.
You want one?
I always want to fight.
I'd rather fight the pursuers and fight Scylla.
I'm fine with any of the options. I have fully fleshed out all three things, fully knowing that two of the three were going to be a waste of time for me. So, you just tell me which one you want to do. I think all three of them will be fun.
Okay. Let's vote.
You're the captain. Make a fucking
What kind of
decision.
captain are you?
This is a democracy.
Okay, fine. I'll decide. Let's just go through the storm.
Okay.
Hi, Captain.
With confidence, the captain directs you to go through the storm, believing that the ships will not chase you through it. You head away from the Genestrio Ford and fjord and around the Turbatus Peninsula. You head full sail toward the storm. As you approach, the wind begins to kick up, and suddenly there is an inexplicable tailwind, as if the storm is pulling you in. Ahead, lightning flashes again and again, and there is no delay between the bolts and deafening thunder. You're that close. The sunlight dims and dims until it is no more, and the only light is the light of the deck lanterns. The crew members shout and dash across the deck, working to keep the ship both moving forward and above the waves. In an instant, the air transforms into a warm, humid blanket, from a warm, humid blanket into a deluge. It is impossible to tell whether the water in the air is from the rain or from the waves, which crash over the deck, but everything is soaked immediately. You're in for a wild ride. There will be 3 rounds of checks. For each round, you want to get as high as possible. For the first round, I'm going to tell you what to roll. The results of these rolls will determine how well prepared you are as you approach the worst part of the storm. We'll then randomize some storm effects. Then, in the second round, you will go in the same order as the first round, but you'll tell me what you want to do to fix the problems caused by the storm. Then some more storm effects. Then the third round will deal with those problems, but you'll choose your own order. You can absolutely sink and die in this part, so let me know if you want to abandon ship on your turn.
Fuck.
Okay.
Captain can't advantage it.
So, that's right. Okay, so let me see if there's anything I have to share with you.
You're the
because
captain.
I don't remember.
Eladar, you always wanted to be captain, right?
Let's see, there's the problem. Show to everyone, or the choice. And we are doing Turbatus Peninsula, so 3.3a. The part I just read. Okay, the results of the first round will change the DC in the second round, which will begin at 20. So, Quartermaster. Make a Navigator's Tools check, which is Wisdom plus Proficiency.
Can I click on the navigator's tools, or should I just roll wisdom?
You can just roll Wisdom, it's fine. Just Wisdom plus Proficiency. Proficiency is 2, so that's a 16. Okay. Bosun. We are going to see how well you prepared your equipment for emergency repairs. You can make an intelligence or wisdom check and add proficiency. Ashley, you know that's you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can pick intelligence or wisdom.
It's just my my skill.
Yeah, just the regular skill.
Okay.
On the left there. Alright, you got a 9. Alright, Gunner, you encourage the crew, making sure they realize that this is a life or death situation, but reminding them that they're good at their jobs. Make a persuasion or intimidation check. Nine. Alright, Surgeon. Very similar to the bosun. How well did you prepare your supplies? Make an intelligence or wisdom check and add proficiency.
So I just click on what I want, and then
Yeah.
the proficiency adds after, right?
I'll just add 2. Intelligence or wisdom. Damn. Alright, 17.
Crushed it.
Nice.
Captain, you're steering the ship into the storm. Make a water vehicle check, which in this case is going to be wisdom or dexterity plus proficiency. Alright, 6. Let's see. So, 16 gives you a -1. 9 gives you a +1. 9 gives you a +1. 17 gives you a -1. And 6 gives you a +1. So after all of that, you ended up adding 1.
On what?
You ended up adding 1 to the difficulty for the second round.
Oh man. I blame Smashy.
Okay, got it. Alright, you hit the hardest part of the storm. Captain, quartermaster, and surgeon, I need each of you to please roll 1d6. These are for the random effects of the storm.
1d6.
That's
Nice. I hope.
it's good. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you got the 1, 2, and 3. Alright. The where the number is doesn't indicate anything. I've
Just
it's kind
look
of
for
random.
stuff.
All right, the 1. Lightning hits the mainmast. It snaps, and the sails, which now rest on the ship, would have caught fire, except that they're immune to fire. So the mainmast has just snapped, and that's it. However, 3 sailors are killed instantly, and 3 more are trapped underneath.
Aw.
Mainmast snaps, 3 dead, 3 trapped. Number 2. Lightning also hits the foremast. It snaps and falls, and 3 more sailors get trapped. Foremast snaps, 3 trapped. And lightning hits one of the ballista.
No.
And it takes 20 d10 lightning damage.
20 D10.
It takes 116 damage.
Oh shit! Look at those rolls. 4 10s,
4 10s.
3 8s.
Alright, so how much health did it
Jesus.
have?
237,000.
So you are down to 1 ballista. I'm gonna change that on your ship's character sheet. Alright, that thing got fucking nuked.
Holy shit.
Alright.
At least we bought that cannon. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I'm sorry. I had three different charts here, and I used all 3. So that didn't happen.
Hooray!
Well, it's going to be something else bad instead. All right.
Damn it.
So I screwed that up. So the main mast snaps, 3 dead, 3 trapped. The second one was a 2, right? The second one that was rolled?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So 2. Wind tears through all the sails on one of the masts. But you got improved sails. I'm going to say that one doesn't happen.
Woo!
'Cause you have strong sails.
Just
Hooray.
lose their $15,000.
Yeah. No. That's what you spent your money on, so that's fine. I'm gonna say it's fine. That one doesn't happen. And then the third one's a 3. Huge waves batter the hull, which takes 6d6 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Better than.
Yeah, than the ballista exploding. Okay, 22.
Phew.
Pretty high for 66.
Okay. Round 2. Yeah, what did I mean by that 20? I think that 20 was a mistype. I think it was supposed to be 14. 20 doesn't make any sense. And then down here I wrote 14 on everything. So you guys ended up with a +1, so the DC is 15. Because you didn't do so well on the first round. So round 2, DC is 15. So quartermaster, what do you do to try to help the ship now that the main mast has snapped, 3 died, 3 got trapped? The sails appear to be fine, but are having a tough go of it. And the hull has taken 22 damage. And then obviously there's still a storm going on.
Shouldn't we take the sails down if it's really blowing hard?
You don't have time to ask anybody. You've got to act.
That's what I will. That's what I'm
Okay,
gonna do.
so you
is
work
order.
on- so
take
you-
take down the sails.
Right, you've got 2 masts that are still up, so you work on taking down the sails. Fine.
Yes.
So that is going to be ordering people around. And so that is either going to be intimidation or persuasion, you can decide.
I will go with persuasion, I guess.
Does he really have to do that? Considering he's second in command?
Yes.
Couldn't he do it with advantage since he's the commanding officer?
No. You guys are in the middle of a storm. Everyone's freaking out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he succeeded anyway.
Man, I'm good.
Okay, good. Bosun, what do you want to do?
I have no idea.
Well, the hull just took 22 damage. And
Try to repair the
you're in charge of repairs.
Well, shit, I think I'll try and repair it.
Okay, so make a dexterity check and add proficiency. 10. All right, you try, and everything's just too wet.
Why is there
Yeah.
water everywhere?
Gunner, what do you want to do?
I want to assist Cora. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. But that means all that means is Cora rolls again.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay, so I roll again.
Uh-huh. Holy shit!
What?
Natural 20. Okay, with a natural 20.
I
Yeah.
tell the water to fuck off. And I
Right. So with a natural 20, I'm gonna double how many die I was gonna let you roll. So I was gonna let you roll 3d6. I'll let you roll 6d6 to see how much you repair.
How would I do the 6? Oh.
That's 1.
They can just do the 5.
You can just do /roll 5d6, right?
Good. 19. Alright, so the hull has only taken 3 damage now. So basically, like, one particular board had been ripped off and you just kind of put a new one in.
Nice.
Surgeon, what do you want to
Good
do?
job, Cora. Good job.
Well, the hull's fixed.
Yeah, but you still got, you're the surgeon. You've got trapped and dead people on board.
All right. I want to try to help the trap people.
Okay. How are you? What are you trying to do to help them?
Well, aren't they underneath like?
They're under the mast. You're definitely not going to be able to lift the mast up.
No.
Need some crew help there.
Yeah, that's true.
Be damn strong. I could rage.
Which means it's not going to be a strength check. It would be. Are you going to help her, Captain?
I would love to help her.
Okay. So if you're raging, why don't you make an athletics check at advantage, and then surgeon, yours would be just a regular athletics check. But we can do something interesting.
How do I do an athletics check? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if you can like turn into a gorilla or something. I don't think so.
Well, technically, I'm still a direwolf right now.
Well, no, you're not. I don't think you would have done that. You probably would have fallen overboard.
Okay. Well, then can you remove the direwolf thingamabobber?
Well, I mean, I don't. You're not like on the
Shit.
beat. Like, I just don't have another map to put up.
Okay.
For this. I mean, you could turn into a brown bear.
Okay.
I don't know if that strength actually is much better. What's your strength? Or rather, what's your athletics?
-1.
Ooh.
Okay, so you turn into a brown bear. Roll a d20 and add 4.
Add 4 what? To the roll?
20.
The number 4.
Yeah.
All right, 23. You guys got a 23 and a 17. So yeah, you lifted up and managed to free the 3 trapped people.
Beast mode.
So you guys
Aren't
did a
there
good
6
job.
trapped people?
3 of them are dead.
I thought there was another one that fell down and trapped
No.
more.
No,
Mistake.
I messed up. So you guys were supposed to roll 3 dice, and I had 3 different charts,
Oh, okay.
and I read all 3 off. I didn't scroll down far enough.
Okay.
Because I remember I was thinking too. I was like, what if they roll the same number? What's supposed to happen? And I was like, oh right, there's 2 more friggin' charts.
Okay, so we freed them.
Yes. Okay.
Good job, Scully.
You mean Captain?
Yeah.
Okay. And so now there is another set of storm effects. So Captain, Gunner, and Bosun. Roll a d6. Who was it the first time?
Captain.
Quartermaster and Surgeon, right. So everybody goes once and the Captain goes twice. So Captain, Gunner, and Bosun roll 1d6. Aladar got a 6. Scully got a 4. And Bosun, Ashley.
Roll a d6. You know how?
6. All right. The first 6, lightning strikes and just barely misses the ship.
Woo!
6 was the good one there. 4. So because of what's going on, Aladar and Cora are both below deck doing the repairs, but the other 3 of you are above deck. So the 3 of you make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Roll it. Still.
8,
You mean me, right?
natural 20, yes, and 10. All right. The wind blows so hard that it sends Gem and Scully sprawling. You stay on board the deck, but you each take 2d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage.
What does that
On that.
mean?
You each take 17 damage. Scully,
Wow.
you're raging. You said that you were raging because you were lifting that thing up, so you take half damage.
Yeah.
So you only take 8.
How do I?
Well, you don't have to worry about it because you also God damn it, you transformed into a bear, so your bear form takes that damage. And the bear has 34 hit points. So you don't even have to. It doesn't even affect your hit points. So the bear. So that one did nothing either. Jesus Christ! All right.
Ooh.
The
Greatest.
third number, like there's some really bad things in here. I swear.
Very
The first thing was that your main mast got knocked over. I mean, okay, and Cora got a 6. Oh, Jesus Christ! The waves begin to settle.
Yay.
God damn it!
We did it.
It's one. You're a great navigator.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
Okay.
coming out of this storm better than when we went in.
Well, I had another round planned, but you guys don't have any problems, so there's not even a point in making you do anything because everything's fine. How did this go so well for you?
Best captain in the world.
Yeah.
Like, let me. Okay, so here I'm gonna give you guys some of this. This was the first chart. So this was for the first roll. Like number 5 there, lightning strikes the hull and it takes 20 d10 lightning damage and is on fire. 2 sailors are incinerated and a third is flying across the deck.
He's
Like-
dead. He's either dead or unconscious. He's dead.
Well, the parentheses means that I'm not supposed to. You don't know, but I do.
Yeah, he's dead.
Like that's the one. That's the one chart. And then okay, here's the second one.
Oh. First one would have sucked. Okay. Oh wow.
And then the third chart. So this was the round 1 set of 3 charts. A part of the hull at the lowest deck cracks and water starts pouring in.
Oh no.
Like these are all things that could have happened, and you guys just like you rolled one bad roll and all the rest you just fixed. I can't believe that last round.
Teamwork make a dream work, baby.
Oh, we got lucky.
Luck ain't had nothing to do with it, Skip.
Yeah, all right. I won't even bother with the rest of them, but that is it. The storm settles and you guys sail out of it. And ahead of you, you see a tiny island with okay, I'll read. The tiny island which houses Vhaeraun's task has no name. It is barely large enough to fit a one-room structure. There are only 2 things on it: a palm tree bearing 3 coconuts, and a doorway with no door, beyond which lies a staircase that descends into blackness. So that's where we're going to end, but that's what you see ahead of you.
Interesting.
You said a palm tree with coconuts or without?
A palm tree with 3 coconuts.
Hmm.
It's probably a
You
key.
thought I said a palm tree without 3 coconuts?
Oh, I didn't hear the how many coconuts. I just heard palm tree coconuts. Palm tree without 3 coconuts. How many coconuts do a regular palm tree have? Like if they normally have 6, does that mean there's 3 left?
I'm going to have to do some research.
Going before, yeah.
The other thing is that I kind of expected you guys to take one of the two fight options, but you didn't. But anyway, you do level up to level 5, despite going through all of level 4 without actually fighting anyone. Well, I had kind of planned that either you would fight the ship or fight Syl and Charybdis, or on the island, Smash wasn't supposed to get out of that so fast, and like I expected you to have to fight other pirates to get away, and Ryan really messed me up, and I had to re-roll the 1 because I wanted her to be free to stab people, and so she did get free, but then she also freed herself from the mask, and
Very intimidated.
yeah, so yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I did attack. I attacked.
Yeah, you did. That's right, and you landed the blow.
Yeah.
The fight with the sailors probably wouldn't have been so much fun because it would have just been, okay, there's more guys. Okay, you stab them, and everything. But the Syl and Charybdis thing could have been interesting. Before we get off, we'll do the level 5 thing at the beginning of next time.
Okay.
But I did want to show you guys. I can't remember how much of this you can see.
You can see the entire map.
Yeah, but I don't think you can see the top that I want you to be able to see. Yeah, let me. I
Oh.
can remove some invisible walls here. Can you see the top now?
Yes. Yeah.
So there's two paths there,
Mm-hmm.
and the top one is your guys' ship. It's small so that I could do the distances.
Mm-hmm.
So that was going to be you guys going through the fjord, and then below that is where we were going to do. So like your ship, which for some reason they have on the GM layer, your ship was going to kind of stay in one place on that version and move on the top one to keep track of where you were, and you were going to have to deal with Scylla in front of you, creating whirlpools, and you were basically going to have to time it for when the whirlpool wasn't active. To like, okay, not get any closer, not get any closer. Okay, cheese it. while fighting Scylla the whole time. Who was going to leap onto the side of your ship and try to kill people, and you were going to have to fight that, and then also try to get by Charybdis based on whenever the whirlpool turned off. So that was how that one was going to go. I have no idea how that was going to go. I half expected the ship to be destroyed by that one.
That option. That seemed like the worst option.
Yeah. Cat nailed it.
So.
Good at avoiding fights, that's for sure.
Still think you're kind of a pussy, but
And treasure. Lots of money we've gotten.
we survived.
That's
so.
true.
Greatest pirate captain ever.
Yep.
Don't worry, we'll get our kills later.
Okay, so next time we will level up to 5.
It's a good thing we got the extra crew. 3 of our crew died. We still have 17.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll see what Vhaeraun's task has in store for you. I won't be surprised if that ends up taking 2 sessions. I mean, it all depends on how fast you guys go, but I would expect we got 2 more left in us for that. This was pretty cool that we managed to get through we've actually finished all of Chapter 3.
Nice.
Just went all the way through
Sweet.
it. So all that's left is Chapter 4.
Cool.
Fun.
Yeah, we did a lot of like choosing, I think, of stuff, but you guys didn't seem to hate it.
No.
Maybe
No, it was good.
We had to get through it, so it makes sense.
You say maybe I was bored?
I thought you were. Were you not bored?
Just quiet.
Just afraid to make any just big decisions.